Welcome everybody to the first ever STSL Fun Run, coming to you live from Salt Lake City, Utah. And in just a few moments, we will begin the show.
Walking around with my little rain cloud hanging over my head, and it ain't coming down. Where do I go? Give me some sort of sign. You hit me with lightning, maybe I'll come alive. Hard times, gonna make you wonder why you even try. Hard times, gonna take you down and laugh when you cry. And I still don't know how I even survive. Hard times. And I gotta hit rock bottom. Tell my friends I'm coming down. We'll kick it when I hit the ground. Tell my friends I'm coming down. We'll kick it when I hit the ground. When I hit the ground. When I hit the ground. When I hit the ground, when I hit the ground, hard times, gonna make you wonder why you even try. Hard times, gonna take you down and laugh when you cry. And I still don't know how I even survive. Hard times, hard times, hard times, hard times, hard times, gonna make you wonder why you even try. Hard times, gonna take you down and laugh when you cry. And I still don't know how I even survive. Hard times, hard times, hard times. I gotta get to rock bottom.
Ready to the first ever STSL Fun Run. And now, before we get to the show, let's introduce our STSL Season 5 team. And before we get to our team, let's give a huge thank you to Michael Barth and aka Steel Time for the possibility. So this team includes Daddy D 2015-1, nemonsterjamphotos aka David Arsar, Thor Z, and yours truly, Lane Flores 2. Also to note, Zachary is part of this staff as well. And now at this time, we ask you to please remove your hats, pull out your cell phones, turn on the flashlights, and wave them around for the armed forces of our nation. And at this time, we please ask you to remain standing for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rugged red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
We are the United States of America.
There's a time and a place when we all just need an escape from a world that doesn't understand at all. So we do what we do, it's a life that we choose. You may not get it, we got nothing to lose, so just fire it up. I said, put your hands up, and everybody screams, put your hands up. I'll give you what you need, bringing the thunder and I'm bringing the show. So put your hands up, I'm ready to go.
Salt Lake City, this is Steel Titan Sports League. Salt Lake City, welcome to STSL. Now let's get into our field of tracks for tonight's show. nemonsterjamphotos, EarthShaker, edwardjohnhyden, Gravedigger. AJ DeVol official, Gravedigger the legend. Dorzy, Jurassic Attack. Nafu Jam 23, Octanator. Kellen.mcgran, Soldier Fortune Black Ops. He is your Season 4 Arena Champion. Give it up for Danny D 2015-1 El Toro Loco.
Well, I grew up in one of them old farm towns where they can get it dark when the sun goes down. Nobody really seemed to care that we were living in the middle of nowhere. We just figured that's how it was, and everybody else was just like us, soaking in the rain, baking in the sun. Don't quit till the job gets done. That's the only way I know. But don't stop till everything's gone.
It means a lot to be 20-year anniversary of Max D.
And nobody ever had air like that here before. A big spin for Tom Epps. A double backflip. Yes. Oh, yeah. He did it. Tom Epps has made history again.
Celebrating 20 years of maximum destruction. Give it up for Lane Flores 2, Max D. Salt Lake City, let's kick off with the Raze Energy Racing competition. We have 8 STSL monster trucks ready for battle in an 8 seed style bracket racing style, head-to-head Chicago style, and in a battle for the first 8 overall points of tonight's show. In a moment here, we'll see our brackets. We will see Octanator facing off against Black Ops, The Legend versus Max D, Gravedigger versus Jurassic Attack, and El Toro Loco versus EarthShaker. And now Salt Lake City, that begs the question, who's ready for racing? Pulling up to the line first, it is Nafugen 23 Octanator. And making his STSL debut, it is kellen.mcgran Soldier Fortune Black Ops. Both trucks are lined up now, waiting for the green. Perfect start from both trucks, and it looks like Octanator has the whole shot. Going past the first turn, now onto the second turn. And crossing the finish line first will be Octanator. Octanator will be going on to the second round. His time is a 10.15 versus Black Ops' 11.80. Next up, it is AJ Duval official, Gravedigger the Legend. And on the other racing lane, it is Lane Flores 2, Max D. Now both trucks are now staged, waiting for the green light. Perfect start from both trucks. Max D has the whole shot. Now on to turn 2. Crossing the line first will be Max D, advancing on to round 2. A great run from Max D. It is a 9.34 versus the Legends 10.22. And now representing the team out of Killdeva Hills, North Carolina, EdwardJohnhyden, Gravedigger. And on the other side of the racing lane, it is Dorsey, Jurassic Attack. Both trucks are staged, waiting for green. And Jurassic Attack crosses line first, and both engines perfectly sync up at the same time, but that won't matter for Jurassic Attack as his time is a 9.41 versus Gravedigger's 9.74. And now on to the next race. Daddy D 2015 won El Toro Loco. And it was just his birthday yesterday. Give it up for nemonsterjamphotos EarthShaker. Both trucks are staged now, waiting for the green. As EarthShaker takes off early. And the great race going neck to neck, but it won't matter anymore because El Toro Loco got that racing win. As his time is a 9.31 versus EarthShaker's a 9.95. Now as we look into our semifinals racing bracket, Octanator and Max D will meet up, and Jurassic Attack will take on El Toro Loco. Salt Lake City, who's ready for the semifinals round? Octanator and Max D are ready to go stage, waiting for green. Perfect start for both trucks. Max D with the whole shot, and now going on to turn 2. And Max D sweeps over Octanator. And Max D's time is a 9.34 versus Octanator's 10.22. And going on to the final round, Max D. And now we have Jurassic Attack versus El Toro Loco. Perfect start from both trucks. And now Jurassic Attack gets a slight lead. Getting line to the line first, it is Jurassic Attack. Now going on to the final round to meet Max D. Jurassic Attack's time is 9.28 versus El Toro Loco's 9.48. Salt Lake City, we started racing competition with 8 of our STSL trucks, and then we're now down to the last 2, seeking for the first 8 overall points of tonight's show. Now as we're looking onto our racing bracket here in just a moment, you will see it will be Max D versus Jurassic Attack. Both Max D and Jurassic Attack having great times so far, but it looks like one of these 2 trucks could end up with the first 8 points for tonight's show. We'll find out here in just a moment who it will be. Without further ado, Salt Lake City, let's meet your contenders. Celebrating 20 years of maximum destruction, give it up for Lane Floors 2, Max D. And on the other side of your screen, it is Door Z, Jurassic Attack. Salt Lake City, it's showtime! Max D with the lead. And now on to the second turn. Crossing line first will be Max D in an intense race. Max D's time, it is a 9.31 and a Jurassic Attack's 9.38. Your racing winner, Max D. Lane Floors 2 and Max D grabs the first 8 overall points for tonight's show. In just a moment here, we will see your current overall points after racing. As you can see here, Max D now has the first 8 points. Jurassic Attack in second with 7. El Toro Loco third with 6. Octanator fourth win with 5. EarthShaker fifth with 4. Gravedigger 6th with 3. The Legend in 7th with 2. And Black Ops 8th with 1 point. And now as you're getting ready for the 2-wheel skills competition here in just a few moments, let's take one last look into the current overall points before they start changing up here for the next element. Salt Lake City, it is now time for the Greg Clips two-wheel skills competition. And now our STSL drivers have 3 attempts. And in those 3 attempts, our STSL judges are looking for wheelies, sky wheelies, slap wheelies, moonwalks, stoppies, and bicycles, or any combo that our drivers can put up in those 3 attempts. And now Salt Lake City, that begs the question, who is ready for the two-wheel skills competition? Starting first in the two-wheel skills challenge, making his STSL debut, Kellen.mcgran, Soldier Fortune Black Ops. Black Ops warming up, getting ready to go in his first ever skills competition. As Kellen in Black Ops is now looking for something to hit for his first attempt. Let's see what he can do here. Walking across the pod, hopefully he's in search of a moonwalk. As he's now getting set. Gets the stoppie. Well, can he put it into reverse for it? And he's trying, and he gets it. An awesome first attempt for Kellen.mcgran in Black Ops. He's now looking to hit that 8-pack for his second attempt. And now he gets a wheelie off of it. Got some great air off of that, and he's on the side onto the lid. And will not be able to complete that second attempt. The STSL judges gave that a score of 22, which is good enough for the moment for first place. Now let's meet your second truck to go on to for the skills challenge. It is AJ Duval official, Gravedigger the Legend. Gravedigger the Legend and AJ Duval coming on from the Red Series of STSL. This is probably his first time in an arena series, as he used to stadiums. But let's see what AJ and the Legend put together for skills. Going off to triple stacks, a wheelie, and he's now walking it across the pod. Goes on down to the ground, and he's over the lid and back up. No. Gets it back up. A great first attempt by AJ Duval and Gravedigger the Legend. Let's see what else he can do for his second attempt. Looking also for the 8-pack and gets a wheelie off of that. Walks it off the ramp onto the pod. And now back on down to all 4 BKTs. Now a great second attempt, but let's see if his third attempt can be better than both. as he's now looking around thinking of something to do. Off the ramp and gets it into a stoppy in the and he over the lid as well. Give it up for the legend. The STSL judges give that a score of 20.2. Good enough for second place. Representing the team out of Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, EdwardJohnHyden, Gravedigger. EdwardJohnHyden out of the Stadium Series Blue of STSL. Now here in an arena, let's see what he can do. Also to note, his other Gravedigger teammates, other than AJ Duval official, Michael Barth, and nemonsterjamphotos are also his Gravedigger teammates. nemonsterjamphotos driving EarthShaker for today's show. And now Gravedigger got that stoppy. Will he get that into a moonwalk? Getting into the moonwalk. And over like a Neil Elliott Tour Finals 20 skills run. That will be his first 8th attempt. Now looking around for that second attempt. Let's see what he can do. And now gets it onto a wheelie and over the roof, back onto all twos, front two big ATs, similar to the Tombstone by Kristen Anderson. A great second attempt by EdwardJohnHyden. Now let's see if his third attempts can be enough for first place. And now getting a moonwalk off the side of the pod, walking it back up, and he does not get enough of that. But that will be his third attempt. Let's see what the STSL judges think of his run so far. The score to beat is Soldier Fortune Black Ops with a 22. Your score for Gravedigger is a 30.1. Your new leader, Gravedigger. That is now 3 chucks down. Coming up next, it is the birthday boy, nemonsterjamphotos, EarthShaker. nemonsterjamphotos used to driving the Gravedigger, but now he's driving EarthShaker. From his last arena appearance, also to note, EarthShaker's last arena appearance was also at Salt Lake City back in Season 4. Now let's see what nemonsterjamphotos and EarthShaker can do here. And that will be enough to be the new leader. Now getting into the stoppy into moonwalk. Now walking it back and into and onto another stoppy. Great combo so far. This is what our STSL judges look for. Now searching for his second attempt. Now gets it into a bicycle. Will he get it around? And on to the lid it goes. That will be it for EarthShaker. Your score to beat is Gravedigger with a 30.1. But will EarthShaker's score be enough to beat that score? It will not. It will be good enough for second, 25.6. And now we're done with the first half of the order. Coming up next is Nafujan 23 Octanator. Nafujan and Octanator coming out from the Stadium Series Blue. Let's see what he can do. Now walked the wheelie, now gets it into a moonwalk. And now going back up onto the pod, gets it into another wheelie. Awesome first attempt for Nafugen and the Octopus. Now searching for the second hit. Goes down onto a stoppie. Will he get it into a moonwalk? And he's getting it. He's putting it forward for that moonwalk. Now putting it to reverse. He goes back up the pod and did not get that onto another wheelie. And now gets into a failed bicycle for an Octanator, and will he get it back up? And he does. Give it up for Nafugen and Octanator. A great run for Nafugen and the Octanator. Your current score to beat is Gravedigger's 30.1. Let's see what our STSL judges give Octanator. It'll be a 34.1. Your new leader, Octanator. Now that is 5 trucks down. Let's meet who is up for the next up for skills. It is Daddy D 2015-1 El Toro Loco. El Toro Loco, your arena season 4 arena champion with the same driver. And now he's looking to go into a bicycle for his first hit. And over he goes, but he gets it back up.
Just figured that's how it was. Everybody else just like us, soaking in the rain, baking in the sun. Don't quit till the job gets done. That's the old way.
Now for the second hit, off the tires. Will he get it back up? Will he get into a wheelie? On the air. And he gets into a nice save. Awesome skills run so far by El Toro Loco. Let's see what his third hit can be, and will it be enough to take for first? Now looking around, searching for that triple stacks, and a wheelie, huge wheelie, and onto a moonwalk. Look at it, Toro Loco go. And back on down to the ground, struggling to keep it up. And give it up for Daddy D, El Toro Loco. Your score to beat is currently Octanator with a 34.1. Now let's see what our STSL judges think of El Toro Loco's run. It is a 31.4, not good enough, but it will be for second place. As we now have 2 trucks down. Up next, it is Dorsey Jurassic Attack. Jurassic Attack, formerly a Don Frankish name, now a Team Throttle Monster name, driven by Dalton Widener and Devin Winfield. And an STSL by Luke Clark or Skywalker 5 Ray. And look at Dorsey go with that bicycle into a stoppie. Will he get into a moonwalk? Pushes it to reverse and into a moonwalk it goes. Awesome combo so far. And now walking it back and forth. Extend the combos to 3. And almost tipped it over. Still on the front two BKTs. And he's now back down to all fours. Great first hit by Dorsey so far. Let's see what his last two attempts will be. He's now eyeing that triple stack. Let's see if he can get a huge rally off of that. And a nice wheelie walking it up. Losing the front clip. And over it goes onto the rear two. And that is an awesome second hit. Now let's see what his third hit will be. Looking and searching around. Now walking it up the pod. Let's see if he can get that into a stopping moonwalk. Up on the front two tires. Walking it forward. And he's now waving to the Salt Lake fans. Now going back. Over and over it goes. Sticks it on the moonwalk. And that is his third hit. Give it up for Dorsey, Jurassic Attack. A great run so far, a great run by Jurassic Attack. Your score to beat is Octonator with a 34.1. Now let's see what our STSL judges think about that run. A 36.9. Your new leader, Jurassic Attack. And now one last truck to go. It is Lane Flores 2, Max D. Lane Flores 2 and Max D, no stranger to skills, as he comes from the Stadium Series Blues, where he's gotten a few skills and freestyle wins. Now let's see what he will do here in Salt Lake City. As well, he is no stranger to Salt Lake City. He's been here now 3 times with 3 different trucks. The first time being in Season 3 with Doomsday, Season 4 with EarthShaker, and now in the fun run with Max D. Now let's see what his first hit will be. Getting the bike for the stoppie. Look at those sparks fly. Walking it forward for that moonwalk. He's now going in reverse. Let's see if he can get it. Puts it from the front 2 to the back 2 from a nice wheelie. That'll be his first hit. And now searching, going back up for his second hit. Shooting some more sparks for the Salt Lake City fans. Gets into a wheelie, walks it back up. And onto the sidewalls it goes. A nice little bicycle on there. Another great hit by Max D. Now let's see what his third hit will be, and will it be enough to overtake Jurassic Attack's lead? Shades of Season 3 with Doomsday. He is eyeing that triple stack for a huge wheelie. Flooring it. And on over midair. Hits the roof. Gets it back on all fours. A great third hit. A great skills run by Max D. But your score to beat is Jurassic Attack with a 36.9. Your score for Max D is a 32.3. Not good enough. It will be third place. And with that being said, your Straight Clip Skills Challenge winner, Jurassic Attack. Jurassic Attack now takes the second pair of 8 points of tonight's overall points. As we now will take a look at the lead here in just a few moments. But congratulations to Dorzy for the skills win. Getting one over Max D. Octonator getting in second. Now you look at the overall points. Jurassic Attack now has a 1 point lead over Max D with 15 points. Max D in second with 14. Third is Octonator 12. Fourth is Toro Loco with 11. Fifth is Grave Digger with 7. EarthShaker in 6th with 7. And then tying for last, it is Black Ops and the Legend, both with 3rd points. And now, STSL fans, we will be right back with a short 7-minute intermission. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.
Walking on a dream. How can I explain? Talking to myself. Will I see again? We are always running for the thrill of it. Always pushing up the hill, searching for the thrill of it. All along, we are calling out again. Never looking down, I'm just an aura of what's in front of me.
Is it right now to hear more? Come on, I can feel love to hear more. Come on.
Thought I'll never see the love you found in me. Now it's changing all the time. Living in a rhythm where the minutes working overtime. We are always running for the thrill of it. Always pushing up the hill, searching for the thrill of it. All along, we are calling out again. Never looking down, I'm just an aura of what's in front of me.
Is it right now to hear more? Come on, I can feel love to hear more. Come on. Is it right now to hear more? Come on, I can feel love to hear more. Come on.
Don't stop, just keep going on. I'm your shoulder lean upon. So come on, deliver from inside. All we got is tonight. That is right to first light.
Is it right now to hear more? Come on, I can feel love to hear more. Come on, is it right now to hear more? Come on.
Turn it up.
Somebody save your soul, cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold. I want the good life every good night, you're a hot one to hold. Cause you don't even know, I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold. I want your truth and your affection when they're holding you close. Cause you don't even know, I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Every night when the stars come out, I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Every night when the stars come out, am I the only living soul around? Need to believe you could hold me down, 'cause I'm in need of something good right now. We could be screaming till the sun comes out, and when we wake we'd be the only sound. Get on my knees and say a prayer, change round. But I can make your hands clap. 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 So can I get a hand clap?
Welcome back, Salt Lake City. It is now time for the freestyle competition. 8 of our STSL trucks will have 2 minutes to complete our freestyle run. Our STSL judges are looking for wheelies, sky wheelies, bicycles, donuts, or anything that can fill in 2 minutes. And also, noteworthy, our RII is a little bit strict here for a few things like hitting the containers or doing anything a bit unrealistic, or hitting on the roof of your chassis a little bit hard, or for anything that the officials do not like. But without further ado, Salt Lake City, who's ready for the freestyle competition? Coming up first, AJ Duvall official, Great Digger the Legends. AJ Duvall is now the first truck out here for freestyle. The 2 minutes have started and look at him go, sending it on the pot. Now goes onto a nice little cross thread. Nice control of the truck so far. And he's now throwing it into a donut. Great air for the legend. Let's see what else he can do in his freestyle. And a huge wheelie. And now getting that truck rotated on the front wheel over the triple stacks. Now it is also important to note that you gotta have some great momentum in your run. That is the most important thing our STSL judges look for in your freestyle runs. As Grave Digger Legend just finished whipping up some donuts. Now went over some more hills. Some more cross threading. And now the Grave Digger Legend has 30 seconds left into his run. Going up on those tires. And on to the side he goes over and and he hits the container. That will be the RRI into effect. The STSL judges give the Legend a 24 points for your current leader in the freestyle competition. Coming up for the last time here tonight, making his STSL debut, kellen.mcgran, Soldier Fortune Black Ops. And now the 2 minutes have started for Black Ops. Let's see what he can do. Hard hit on the rear, but gets it onto the front. Over the triple stack, some nice air there. And now putting into some great donuts. Not enough revolutions. And nice small bicycles there. Again over the triple. Oh, into the side. Onto the back. And back on all fours. A great recovery. And over he goes. Putting into a moonwalk. Kellen's not doing so bad first time out here. And now throw. Oh, and onto the front end. It goes back on all fours. Now onto a moonwalk. Let's see what else here Kellen and the Black Ops here can do. Looking for that 8-pack. Nice wheelie. As he now has almost 30 seconds left into his run. And he throws it into a pirouette and hits the roof. Our judges call RI right there. Your score to beat is Grave Digger Legends with a 24.4. Your score for Black Ops is a 28.2. Your new leader. Now that is 2 trucks down. Let's see who's coming up next. Coming up next, it is nemonsterjamphotos EarthShaker. nemonsterjamphotos is no stranger to the arena freestyle setting, and with EarthShaker, let's see what he can do here in those 2 minutes. And now it goes for green. Starting off with an awesome wheelie, nice air. And another nice wheelie off the 8-pack. And now sends it. And now he's throwing into some donuts. Great run so far for nemonsterjamphotos and the EarthShaker. Awesome. Another nice wheelie there and some great air. And throwing into a little bicycle. And the back panels break off. And gets the, and onto a stop, he gets the truck in great control. Now throws into some cross and onto the side he goes, back on all 4 BKTs. A lot of wheelies here in this run. And some great control off for the truck. And some huge air for EarthShaker. He's now nearing the 30-second mark. And over he goes. Back on all 4. Now he has 30 seconds left into his run. And throws it over and over again. Now he has nearing 10 seconds left. Great run so far for EarthShaker. And on through the sides it goes. And sticks the landing. Give it up for nemonsterjamphotos EarthShaker. Your score to beat is Soldier Fortune Black Ops with a 28.2. Your score for EarthShaker is a 29.7. Your new leader. That is now 3 trucks down. Now you hear the bells ringing. It is EdwardJohnHyden, Gravedigger. EdwardJohnHyden and the Gravedigger ready to go. And sends it off the first ramp. And some more huge air for Gravedigger. And gets a little squirrely right there, but he gets it back straight. And through the air he goes. Oh, and almost hits the wall right there. That was close for an RI car. And a nice wheelie there. Pitches it down. And now off to triple stack. Over he goes. And back on the front two. Let's see if he can get back on all fours. Over and over he goes. Back on all four he goes. What an intense moment from Gravedigger. Let's see what else he can do here. And almost collects the wall there again. So far, great momentum coming from Gravedigger. Let's see what else he can do in the last 30 seconds left into his run. Some more air, gets into a stoppy and moonwalk, rolling it forward. And now he's punching it 1-2 onto the ramp, wheelie. And off to triple stacks again, wheelie and over and over. And that will be the end of his run. Give it up for EdwardJohnHyden, Gravedigger. Your score to beat is EarthShaker with a 29.7. Let's see what our STSL judges think of Gravedigger. Your score for Gravedigger is a 32.2. Salt Lake City, he is now your new leader. And now coming up next, it is the Season 4 Arena Champion. Coming up for the last time here tonight, it is Daddy D 2015-1 El Toro Loco. Daddy D, known for running the awesome black version of El Toro Loco. An iconic version, to say the least. And now he sends it off the ramp, some huge air. It's a nice little slap, really. Some cross threading. Puts it into a stoppy back on all fours. For being an arena champion, he should be no stranger to freestyle. And it twists off that 8-pack and gets it back on all fours. And once again, off the triple stack smoke, blowing some smokes there. And gets a nice wheelie, walking off the pod. Great run so far, but he needs some good momentum to keep going. And throwing into a donut, blowing some more smoke into a moonwalk. So many have probably gotten the idea off of Cade and Allen. We've first seen it in arenas as well. And getting some more huge air, going far. And over he goes back on the front two. Now he has 30 seconds left into his run. Let's see if he can fill up some more time. And on to the sides it goes. And our officials call right there for failing to get the truck back up on in 5 seconds. But your score to beat is Gravedigger with a 32.2. El Toro Locos is 36 with first. The officials and the judges think that might have been a little bit of a controversy. El Toro Loco should have continued his run. But up next, it is Lane Forest 2, Max D. As previously mentioned, Lane and Max D coming from Stadium Series Blue, getting some skills and freestyle wins in Season 4. As we've yet to crown a Series Blue champion, will that be Random Hydronoid and the Bakugan Dragonoid, or Lane Forest and Max D? As Lane and Max D are up in that freestyle, going off really back on offense. Max D with the normal silver body we're used to Lane seeing with multiple, and also rocking black and gold as well as this one as well, as he gets a wheelie off the 8-back. See what else he's looking for here. Some great elevation. Nice cross thread. Another wheelie off the triple stacks. It goes better this time on that same one. And he stops it and he gets it into a bicycle. Another one. And to another one. And he stops it. Now gets into a nice donut, throwing some sparks onto the field. Into another moonwalk. He's now looking in for the tire ramp. 30 seconds left into his run. As he's now looking again for that same ramp he just hit off. Let's see what he can do here. And he gets it into a backflip. The first black backflip one we've seen here tonight in freestyle. And some more great air from Max D. His run is not over. Let's see what else he can do here in the last few moments on this combo. Lane is definitely celebrating 20 years of maximum destruction in some good old-fashioned maximum destruction style. Look at him ripping up a one last donut for tonight. Your score to beat is El Toro Loco with a 36. Let's see what our STSL judges think of Max D's run. Will it be enough for first? And it will be. It is a 37.7. Your new leader. As we now have 2 trucks remaining on our freestyle competition. Coming up next, it is Nafajan 23 Octanator. Now he's got the green Jeremy and the octopus are now going big wheelie off the ramp. And he gets a wheelie off that triple stack. Nafajan and Octanator, such a great technical freestyle coming off from Stadium Series Blue, who in a few people's cases are probably one of the most, obviously just said technical, but probably in a lot of people's dark horse in Series Blue. And he now gets some serious elevation home. See what else he can do here in closing up to a minute. And walks a wheelie off the pod. Great run so far for Octanator. And he gets a bicycle. So far it's going better. and he gets it onto a sidewall donut. Nice run so far. Some more air for the octopus. And now 30 seconds left for the flying squid as he throws into another bicycle and some more sidewall donuts. Look at him go! And back on all fours. That was a great run. A great skill so far. Let's see what else he can do here. The last 10 seconds left of his run. Throws into a stoppie. Can he get into that moonwalk? And throws into reverse and flips over. Coming close to the wall. Gets away with it. Gets away from it. Now that is the end of his run. Closing up on his last combo here. Let's see what he can do. And on to the lid it goes. Your score to beat is a 37.7 from Max D. As our STSL judges, let's see what they liked about this run and what they scored. It is a 29. Not good enough for first. Will be fifth. One thing to know here, not mess around with the Stadium Series blue drivers. They're always good and technical. For freestyles, we now have one driver and truck left. It is Dorzy Jurassic Attack. Dorzy coming from the Series Blue, but Jurassic Attack, Dorzy comes from Series Red, but Jurassic Attack comes from Blue. Now let's see for our final run here. Get some air. Started off with some air, now into some more cross-threading. Gets a little cattywampus right there, almost hits the wall right there. Close call. He gets the save. As he now gets another wheelie off that triple stack. And goes onto the side. Over and over he goes. But gets into a wheelie. And now walks that wheelie. Dorzy, known for driving Captain Stursa in Series Red. And Luke Clark, aka Skywalker 508, drives Jurassic Attack in Blue. Now he has a minute left remaining into his run. Let's see what else he can do here. A nice walk up wheelie off that stack. Now as per request by Dorzy, he wanted that Cult of Personality theme song. See, I can probably hear right now. Some more air going far on the Salt Lake City grounds. Now 30 seconds left into his run. And some more stoppie and another sidewall save. And now throws it into a donut. Now gets another wheelie up. Now he has 5 seconds left with it. Let's see what else he can do to finish up for the last time here tonight. So another wheelie and a stoppie, and it gets into a moonwalk. Reverses it. And he now is touching on the floor. That'll be it for his run. Let's see what our STSL judges think. Your score to beat is currently Max D with a 37.7. Now let's see for the final time here tonight. Your score for Jurassic Attack is a 34.3. Will be for third place, not enough for first. And that meaning your freestyle winner is Max D. Max D now collects the last set of 8 points of tonight's show. As we can see here in the top 5, Toro Loco in second, Jurassic Attack third, Gravedigger in fourth, and fifth is EarthShaker. And your freestyle winner here tonight, laying floor is to Max D. In a few moments here, we will look into our overall points. Now, for the Raze Energy Racing, 8. A 6 in the two-wheel skills challenge, 8 in freestyle, with a 22 overall. Your winner is Your Salt Lake City, your winner is Max D. Max D put up a fight here tonight with all the other 7 STSL drivers for that overall. And no other way to do this fun run. As we now look into the final overall event standings for tonight's show, your winner with 22 points is Max D. Jurassic Attack only 1 point behind. In second, El Toro Loco in third with 18. Octanator in fourth with 15. Fifth, Gravedigger 12. Sixth is EarthShaker with 11. Soldier Fortune Black Ops in seventh with 5. And last place, 8th, is Gravedigger the Legend with 4 points. And also, another thing to know here, these points will not go to anyone's respective tours. This was all just for you fans. Now, before we close off here, we thank you STSL fans for coming in for tonight's show. Now, one thing we would like to apologize for the hiatus. Our last show we had was Stadium Series Red. We still have Stadium Series Blue from Detroit, Michigan, and World Finals 3. And now on the behalf of Luke Clark, Michael Barth, and the rest of the STSL staff, we thank you all for coming in for tonight's episode. Don't forget to log in to listen to STSL Off the Track weekly. Don't forget to also watch the BMP. Their World Finals will be near here soon. And also don't forget to get our merch that will be provided in the links and description down below. But Salt Lake City, did you have fun? Because this was Steel Time Sports League.
I've got that lightning inside me, son of a god.
STSL fans, one thing before we close out for tonight, we for sure did miss you guys. Did you guys miss us? Did you guys have fun? We'll see you at the next one.
I've got that lightning inside me. This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made. I'm cranking up on the throttle, victory is mine. Show you the harder the battle, harder I fight. I've come too far to quit. Step back, I'm going in. I'm cranking up on the throttle. This is how legends are made.